The alarm has been raised throughout the slave market, making it clear to Ender that it is time for them to leave. Though he is reluctant to abandon those still enslaved within, now is not the time to take on the combined forces of a riled-up slaver army. There will be time to return here and liberate the rest after the Holy Nation has been dealt with. Now is not the time to forget about the mission. No amount of justification makes it easy, however. Ender is unable to help but feel guilt at leaving innocent lives behind. He needs to learn more about these slavers and their customers. Anyone who would trade in the lives of others is an enemy of the Legion. When the time comes, they will be made to answer for their crimes. If there's two things in this world Ender hates, it's slaves, or the people who keep slaves, rather, and skin spiders. And right now we're in the territory of both. Welcome back to Kenshi, everyone. We are, as always, GamingByGaslight, and we're making our way over to Oh, sweet baby Jesus. If there's three things I hate, it's... Oh, please tell me they're not all attacking us. Oh, sweet baby Jeebus, no. Oh, sweet baby Jeebus, look how fast that thing's coming at us. This thing can run 26 miles an hour. Okay, it's leaving us alone. Thank God. Okay, so this entire part of the world is basically just full of all the things that I hate. Skin spiders, beak things. Oh, that's a beak thing nest. Well, that's fun. Hello. Animal skin. I think I just... Beak thing egg. Can I grow a beak thing? Maybe. I don't know. It's possible, I guess. Also, I noticed Katun is surrounded by, like, deserty stuff. I think what we'll do is we'll go to Katun, however you pronounce its name properly, then up to Mourn, and then we'll circle back home. We've still got time. There's also still a handful of these guys lurking around, but I'm not terribly worried. Also, apparently a Band of Bones group is showing up at some point in the next couple of days. So, good luck for them, I guess. And holy crap, what is that? Those are bones. And we've seen some big bones, but as they crest the hill and Ender sees these for the first time, he's just thinking to himself, what could have been so massive to possibly... Like, what could live? What creature could be so massive? It's the size of a mountain. Bones the size of mountains. Kind of puts into context a little bit those giant skeletons back in Obedience. If there were creatures this big, maybe a little bit more understandable that there were giants to fight them. A lot of beak things, though. That is also very, very concerning. Oh, and they were running at something for a second there, and that kind of scared me. Alright, but where is Katun? However I appropriately pronounce its name. Yeah, I can see why it's called the Bonefields. More of these things, like fossilized. The Forbidden Zone lies beyond. The way to the Ashlands. Who's telling us this story? Ender. Oh, survivors who journeyed through here are hard to come by. People don't tend to come back alive. This is, you know, Ender trying to be a big smarty pants by telling everyone what he's read in books. But he's never been here himself. I hear tales of skinless corpses in the pits. Mist ghouls that flay and devour you. Well, we've encountered something sort of like that in the Foglands. Is that fear I hear in your voice, Shek? Ooh, a little bit of friendly ribbing here. Heh, never. But I prefer to know my enemy, not to fight invisible ghouls. Actually, who's saying this? Destual, huh? Lucky for you, Miss Ghouls aren't real. That you know of. They're the manifestation of a cowardly human's fear, the tales say. Actually kind of surprised it's not Kang or Ruka having this conversation. And then Beep is just beeping. Now you're just being rude. I've heard stories of the weak desert kings. Forever hungry, feeding on the living's fear and flesh, but never satiate it. You're in my way, move it, Dreg. So cowardly and fearful, the humans. Jeez, this is some tough talk from Destual. Wasn't he a servant before he joined us? You're an ass. Alright, they do let us through. They're real. I saw one once. Told me to eat more green fruits, then turned me into a purple bone dog and melted. That's gotta be Hobbs joining in on this. Oh no, it's Issa. It's an unusual one. Ah. Oh, this is the United Cities territory. Okay, and they've got their fancy hats. I also notice, I feel like this is a Shek over here, but I might be mistaken about that, which would indicate that is a Shek. Or is that just a mask? No, I mean, there's the Shek horns. Huh. Interesting stuff. So this is our first time coming into United Cities territory. Though Bren comes from this part of the world. Wait, yeah, I remember. It was a dream. Alright, what is this? A noble's house. I assume we're not supposed to go in there. A ranger's shop. A shop just for rangers. But yeah, this is a very different place. It feels almost organized, doesn't it? Don't be cheap and spend some cats. Ooh, what is this? A toothpick. Oh, I can learn to make my own bolts. Oh, I'm definitely going to go ahead and buy that. And what is this? Eagle's Cross. Wow, that's a lot of damage. Old World Bow. Spring Bat. Wow, that is a lot of damage. I might actually have to... What is this? Fire. Heavy bolts. Okay. We're still using just mere toothpicks here. Oh, who bought that blueprint? Now I've got to figure that one out. Someone did. Oh yeah, I really didn't empty everyone's inventory after that last adventure. Now I feel kind of silly. Oh well, at least we're getting the chance to unlock some more blueprints, meet some new people. Empire peasants who are malnourished. Yeah. The United Cities. Shek loony honor kills woman in United Cities bar fight. A United City news flyer detailing claims of a rising Shek population and increased violence in the city. You know, if I didn't know any better, I would say that might be a little political jab at, you know, talk of immigration here in the West. Lord Shiro, huh? Who are you? A nobleman. Ender decides to approach this Shek nobleman. See what his story is. Yeah, you reek of poor. Unacceptable. Kneel before me, boy. Okay, I can sense there's gonna be a street fight here in a second. I will kowtow before him for now. Mostly because I am not interested in starting a fight, but Ender can't help but feel a certain... keep out of the nobility's way. There is a certain sense of irritation, frustration, anger. No, I don't really have anything to do. Though, Ender's kind of mixed feelings. He sees that this is a very multicultural town here, but at the same time, he's heard that they keep slaves. I mean, as we've seen here, they've got the slave markets, and There's someone here, this little dot. We might have to come back and investigate that. Oh, another nice lady customer. Don't drop your hot tongs on your groin this time, eh? What the heck kind of comment is that? Flash him some cats. She squints and... Oh, this is a woman saying that. Okay. So, they're also kind of sexist? I think. Maybe if I understood whatever they were saying there. Hot tongs on your groin. I don't understand that at all, but what is that, saying that women aren't capable of fighting here? Anyway, another deadbeat with a rusty sword. Where'd you find that scrap of junk? Dead starver carcass? Junk heap swamp ruin? You might want to try a more budget-friendly shop traveler. The finest weapons need the fattest cat stacks. Gets the job done. Care for a demonstration? Such crass jokes. Now, are you here to buy, or are you just here to threaten me with that rusty stick you call a sword? Tell me about these scrap masters. Why, the noble bodyguards themselves use only our swords. You settle for a cheap sword, prepare to fight like a cheap warrior. The Katun scrap masters have been around for generations, the oldest and highest quality smiths in all the land. Bold statement. Scrap masters are renowned throughout the world for our swords. Our reputation speaks for itself. If you don't know that, well, either you've had your head buried in the sand, or you've taken too many knocks to the head with that rusty sword of yours. Now I'm a busy woman, so are you buying or not? Alright, I'll take a look. Got some Mark IIIs here, though I believe, actually the skeleton-like Mark stuff is better than this, if I am not mistaken. Hoppers, long swords, pole arms, we've already got that. I'm gonna buy these just because we've got the cats. We can flash our cats all we want. Might actually sell some of this stuff we're carrying. Just free up some space here. Anyone else carrying anything they really don't need to be? There we are. I think we've come into this store now with more cats than we had when we came in. Or we're leaving with more than we had when we came in, at any rate. But I've got to tell you, I'm getting the impression this is not exactly... The United Cities are not quite the oasis of freedom they might like to think they are. I mean, sure, they don't seem to discriminate in the same way the Holy Nation does, but at the same time, they are perhaps not exactly the most forward-thinking. Let's have a chat with some of these people. You got the cats. I got the skills. 7,500, you got yourself a killing machine. I think you're exaggerating a little. I've seen your stats, friend. What about you, Red? Here's hoping you've come to me looking for recruits. Well, I am. What do you got? And I'm looking for a team. I can handle a turret pretty well if you need your walls defending. Well, you're on there, Red. Actually, I like the name Red. I'm gonna merge this with one of the name suggestions we've had. You're Red Panda now. Slowly getting in a little bit of a Metal Gear naming theme here, perhaps. Give everyone a color and a name. Or some kind of... an adjective and a... yeah. And a noun. Or... anyway. See anything you like? That depends, friend. What have we got here? Let's see. The Canyonlands Killer and the Red Bandit. Well, we know of these folk. Any, interesting parties up here that we can talk to? There is one more person. Jewel of the Drifters. Also, I kind of hope you don't mind me. If you have made a suggestion and I'm, like, merging it with, some of my own stuff, I hope you don't mind too terribly much by that, but I can always rename stuff later. I just kind of... sometimes I get ideas in my head that merge with... yeah. Anyway. Here to drink away lost memories too, Drifter, or are you here to recruit? Both, you? Both. Used to own my own bar in the outlands for weary travelers. Called it the Punchy Gar, until Czech barbarians took over. But hey, I think myself lucky that I escaped in one piece, even if I did lose my beloved bar. Just damn miss brewing up homemade special sauce for the regulars. Ooh. Don't know if I need another chef, but then again, I'm trying to think whether Scorchlanders are good at farming. We could always use someone to help with the farms. Well, and having an extra chef wouldn't hurt either. Huh, it's rare to find someone who actually needs a cook. Looks like my luck is finally changing. Gotta charge you the 6,000 cat fee, though, for my own protection against the slave trade, I'm sure you understand. Sure thing, Jewel. Oh, and I didn't get to rename you. That almost makes me think you're a unique character. Oh, there was another, We of the Drifters. You from the Outlands too? Watch out for those guards, they're a ruthless bunch. Especially if you don't have the cats to buy them off. Anyway, I'm looking to join a crew, you interested? Depends on your skills, friend. I can hold my own in a fight. No thanks. Not right now. But we are going to need more people, so we've already... That piece of junk will fall apart within a day. What junk are you talking about? Better not be speaking ill of Patty. The stickmen are not but lying con men or something like that. Oh, I think that guy might be talking about the Lantern of Radiance. Alright, what do we got over... Actually, you know what? Let's also check out these guys. Oh yeah, you're real good with a turret. I should almost send you back now, but then again, if I do that, you'll probably get eaten by skin spiders. And you are a chef. Alright, what do we got going on in here? Got a Bamboss to the Drifters. I might just blow all my money recruiting people. What skills you got? I mean, you're not really telling me anything terribly exciting about yourself. Izumi of the Drifters as well. Hey, you there. Hey, you there. There we are, that's much better. I need employment. I can fix you up, but I really need someone to sponsor my research. Oakley dokely. But you're just a kid. And you're an adult. A stupid one at that. What could you know about deciphering generator core wiring, salt distillation, wound purifiers, even building designs? I figured that stuff out at 10. What did you do when you were 10? I was a slave when I was 10, but thanks for asking, you dick. Don't answer that. Just promise to keep me safe and you'll get all the benefits of my work, and my stellar interpersonal skills. How much sponsorship are we talking about? Yeah, unfortunately for you, we've already got a top-of-the-line researcher here. What about you? Okay, I don't really need another engineer right now. Jarvel, you got any unique stuff? You can do one of three things here, traveler. Drink up, hire me, or shut up. You got a keen eye for shooting. You know what? You're hired, Jarvel. And, let's see here. What's another name suggestion? Shadow-san. There you go. Now, by shooting, did you mean... Yeah, turrets. So we've got 2 more turret guards on our hands. Nicely done. And what about you, friend? You got anything good to sell me? Wanted a Grillo, a Greenlander male, inhumanly large, slow of mind, also known as Boulder. Wanted for robbery, assault, and destruction of property, namely within the town of Mourn. Thought to be hiding out somewhere in the Forbidden Zone with his followers, the Guerrillo Bandits. Alright, I'll grab a bounty on that. King Gurgler, Razor. Let's see. Let it be known that no enemies of the nobility will escape punishment from Tengu's vault. Alright. Blue Eyes. I mean, I'm gonna grab all these names. Jaeger the Mad. Because I like to keep all these things. We can go grab some bounties. Where are some of these individuals that we have just picked up stuff on? Let's see here. Multiple acts of terrorism, assault, kidnap, indoctrination, conspiracy against the Empire, fraud, theft, ransom, murder, crime against peace, and outright lunacy. Skilled and dangerous, though we don't know where Jaeger is from. And Blue Eyes is a Greenlander Scorchlight. Oh! a hybrid of sorts. A fugitive wanted for crimes of fraud, or a half-breed, or a hybrid, depending on... Wait, I said hybrid first, didn't I? Someone of mixed heritage. Interesting. Let's see. Extortion, smuggling, impersonation of an official, trickery, and theft. Responsible for scamming countless United citizens out of millions of cats. Master of disguise with an ever-changing appearance. However, also a known braggart and drunkard whose loud mouth will certainly be her downfall. Recommend hunters search not with eyes, but with ears peeled. Could Izumi be our target? Anyone interesting up here? You are a mercenary captain. I am not interested in mercenaries. Alright, well. That is something, I guess. Off to Mourn. Wowzers. What are we looking at here? Look at the size of that. What kind of structure was this? I mean, this almost looks like it could have been a turbine, maybe, but just the size of it. I'm having a hard time comprehending this. Ender is having a hard time comprehending what he's looking at. But it looks like the town of Mourn, which I assume is another United Cities city, is some kind of, or it's been built around this rusting wreckage of some bygone machine. It makes you think, just given the scope and size of some of these things, and just how much have we lost is really the first thing that comes to Ender's mind. Also, let's see, 5 hours before the Holy Nation Assault comes in. Kind of a shame that Band of Bones group wasn't kind of on the same path here. Also, look at these bone dog or boneyard wolves. They seem to be bigger than your regular bone dogs, so that's kind of a scary thought. Hello. Scary things. Got a bunch of bone dogs coming in right now, in fact, and look at the size of them. They haven't, like, accidentally run into some kind of... Well, you know what? If they're not attacking us, I will not... Okay, they are attacking us. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say, if they don't want to fight me, I don't really want to fight them. Oh, God. Oh, God. Their stats aren't that great. How are they, kind of surprised here? It's because they're fast, isn't it? But surely, yeah. Yeah, we're coming out of this fight on top. But dang, that got scary there for a second. Oh, and Shadow Sun went down. Probably should have seen that coming. Oh. Hattie is, oh, he's roboticizing himself. Or is he? Huh. He's actually pretty terrible at it. He's not so great at repairing himself. But then again, I should probably... No, don't touch that. Oh, you know what I just noticed? Wow. Oh, wait. Well, no, actually, Red Panda is pretty massive for a hiver. Like, look at him compared to... Like, let's have all the hivers kind of come together here. Yeah. Like... Yeah, Red Panda is a giant. It's almost a shame to have him spending his time... Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh god, now it's Boneyard Wolves, and they're, I think, scarier, bigger. Oh god, and dog meat! Dog meat's been taken out. Oh, good lord. Oh my god. Oh god, Ender's down. It's been a long time since Ender's been dropped. Holy crap. Alright, I think what we're gonna have to do, like, we're gonna win this fight, obviously, because we're bosses, really. What it comes down to. Why am I having Kang do this? Kang is our medic. Got plenty of hides, at least for now, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that. But we can never have too much meat. Probably. So, yeah, let's, alright, we should probably pick up Ender and Issa. Just pick them up, get the heck out of here, get behind the walls of Mourn, because dead bodies only attract more pain and suffering. And that's, you know, generally not good. Wow, that's a lot of meat. It's actually kind of funny in a way that, you know, we came out here looking for the loot of a bygone era, and now we're just getting like 10 million pounds of meat. Oh, and this isn't good, because we've got this whole, oh yeah, we need to pick up Ender and Issa as well, don't we? Destial, pick up Issa. Alright. Can't carry anyone with this arm. Someone's got a bad arm, huh? In that case, Bren, you can pick up whoever has been left behind here. Okay. And I don't think anyone's dying. Oh yeah, and we need someone to pick up dog meat as well. Okay. Let's move over here. Oh god, what the heck's happening over here? Bone dogs or bone... Oh, good lord. And of course, they've got a slave auction block right outside their front gate. Trade ninjas? Trade ninjas on our side? I think so. They're not the shinobi thieves, but, actually, Ender's probably gonna wake up immediately upon getting healed. Alright. We'll let ourselves get patched up, and then we will get into where we need to be. Actually, yeah, just put Ender down, because he's gonna get up on his own. Yeah, see, there we go. Recovery coma, oh, you're actually normal, so you can get up. We're only slightly injured, so put him down. Look at that, good as new. Everyone's good as new. That is good. We'll just kind of sit here as the sun descends and the... Okay, we've got 1 hour before the assault begins. Okay, splint rigging. And I think that means everyone is patched up. So let's go visit Mourn. Maybe I grab some, like, rotting meat off of... Oh, God. Oh, my God. Like, what the hell, man? Or is it... Oh, is this thing down? It is. Alright. Yeah, we'll grab some more rotting meat here. Just make sure these things don't get up again. Okay, so this was insane. There's, like, just a pack of beak things and skin spiders. And they're all dying, so it's all good. Dog meat is still in a recovery coma. He's also a teenager now, so that's a plus. But yeah, look at this, slaves. Everywhere we go in this territory, it's just nothing but slaves. And it's all Ender can do to hold himself off from saying something or doing something that's going to get them all killed. Because they're in no shape to pick a fight. Let's see, we've got Wish of the Tech Hunters. What do you got to say for yourself, Wish? I do not need bodyguards, but thanks for offering. Any other unique and exciting characters hanging out at the bar today? Gunner at your service. Will, huh? Yeah, sure. Okay, you are Quill. Kahaha! Stick a hat on, screw your face up as if you're sucking on a green fruit, and ta-da! Holy shit, it's Blue Eyes! It's, yeah. Well. Plunk. And grab. Yeah, we're good, dog. This is a criminal A criminal we have just apprehended under our own authority. Your pockets look empty. You sure you came to the right place? Well, what is this place? It's an old mining town. Weren't so great with their slave control, turns out. But it makes a good shelter for travelers, so as long as the wildlife keeps at bay. Speaking of which, stay out of the HQ and leave the gates locked. Call it a pest control measure that no one wants to deal with, eh? Pest control, huh? Maybe I can help. With all due respect, no. Don't touch those gates. I don't care if you think you're the next Tin Fist. We lost 2 men trapping that thing in there. It only takes one wannabe hero to let it back out again. Mourn is a fitting name for this pitiful settlement on the edge of United Cities territory. The town faces constant threat from the beasts of the wasteland, and is woefully unprepared to mount any serious resistance. Beak things, skin spiders, and boneyard wolves make frequent incursions through the streets. Each dawn, mothers wail with tales of children snatched from their beds. Truly, this is a place forsaken by the gods. The Black Legion themselves have been worn down by the inhabitants of this place, and fall into bedrolls whose previous occupants might well have been among those dragged off by beasts in the night. It is an unsettling thought, but they have Paddy to keep watch over them while they sleep. One of the perks for keeping the company of a tireless, unblinking machine. Yet it is not easy to get to sleep. Something terrible is caged with them inside the walls of Mourn. Its howls echo over the town in the midnight hours. No one will speak about this faceless terror. Perhaps, after they have had time to rest and recover their strength, the Legion will have to venture inside and help end one of Mourn's many problems.